I'm doing DCeased number 5. You'll probably hear my cat in the background. She's gone through heat. I think everybody's gone through heat. It's like 103 right now, and it's almost 8 o'clock at night. And it's Washington. What the hell, man? Oh yeah, I got a cold. So if I got a deeper baritone, it's not the settings. It's just that's the way I sound when I have a cold. Sorry it took so long to come out with this. Let's get back to the material. As far as the cover goes, I'm not gonna lie, this looks dope. Wonder Woman, badass as always. But who is that she's up against? I see red and blue. This may not be good. Superman and Wonder Woman look at the devastation that is Washington, D.C. The narration says they have always been the world's protectors, but they could not protect the people from this. Superman comes to the realization that Metropolis was in the blast radius. They rush to the rubble that is now Metropolis. Millions of people are gone, but one green bubble of survivors. The impressive Green Canary has protected her group from the blast. Everyone else not in the Emerald Bubble had perished. Well, almost everyone. Lex Luthor has managed to survive in his power suit. Superman likened it to a cockroach surviving a nuclear blast. But Lex is not here to fight Superman. He can't believe what happened to their city. Over the next few days, the remaining members of the Justice League take down the internet, along with any other form of digital broadcasting. Everything used in modern society was severed, hoping to slow the spread of the virus. Look at John using his laser eyes just like his dad. Aww. At this point, there's 2 major sanctuaries on the planet. One in Themyscira and the other one in Gotham thanks to Poison Ivy. There is some debate between Diana and Philippus about allowing men onto the sacred island of Themyscira. Wonder Woman basically says soon there'll be not a man's world left we need to offer protection to. Wonder Woman, Superman, and Mera take the Herculean task of raising Paradise Island to create more landmass for the refugees. Now we're in Gotham. A jungle has grown in just a week's time. Green Canary, Green Arrow, and a slightly smaller than normal Batman have gone to the jungle refuge in hopes of getting help from Poison Ivy. Killer Croc emerges from nowhere and attacks the 3 heroes. Batman launches a volley of batarangs at Croc. The green impels Croc, the green meaning plants. Batman, Arrow, and Canary end up being bound by the green. Damian pleads for them not to hurt the plants. I think this is a good illustration on how well Damian knows his town. The reason not to harm the plants is because Poison Ivy would take exception to it. Quinn says they caught the killer Croc and asks Arrow about how awesome their death wall is. Ivy asks Damian why Robin is dressed like Batman. He tells her that Batman's gone. Harley is surprised and Ivy is genuinely sorry. The new Batman asks about utilizing their sanctuary. Harley Quinn agrees with Batman and appeals to Ivy. Poison Ivy agrees, but plants are first. Otherwise, the offenders would be expelled. Under the circumstances, Batman agrees to all her terms. Now, in these uncertain times, the Fortress of Solitude has been turned into a hub of information. Also, almost a new Justice League headquarters. You can tell times are tough when Lex Luthor is now the most valued member of the team. Actually, a good move on their part. The guy is brilliant. Oliver asks what they're working on. Cyborg tells them it's plans for an ark. Lex tells them they'll be able to fit 7 million people on this ark. Superman doesn't want to leave. Lex tells him he's the most intelligent person on the planet. Lex then confirms that Batman is dead and reaffirms that he's the most intelligent person now on the planet. He believes this is the end of the world and it's inevitable. If the human race is to survive, they must leave. Superman doesn't want to abandon Earth. Instead, he wants to fight for it. Martha gives him words of encouragement. Lex quips about losing 2 homeworlds in a lifetime. Yeah, Lex is a petty dick. Yeah, Lois Lane wasn't a fan of that comment, and luckily, she doesn't need to demonstrate the sort of self-control that Superman does. Lois also verbally reprimands Lex for being a petty dick. She tells him they only need his mind, and they don't need him for anything else. Her son and Damien look at Lois with surprise. She tries to save face and tell them violence is never the answer. Yeah, John isn't buying this, and he says that it sure looked like a good answer just then. As the weeks go on, the survivors are brought to the safety of the Gotham jungle with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. They are also taken to the safety of Themyscira. The heroes and Lex begin building the arcs. Now that a small bit of normalcy has been established, the survivors have time to talk, time to grieve. They feel somewhat in control for the first time in a long time. But they were never in control. The mistake was putting all those heroes in one place. It starts with a buzz. It grows into a scream in their minds. This scream is followed by death. Even Barry has trouble seeing what happened. Unfortunately, it's too late for him. The Martian Manhunter has turned. The heroes defend against the threat. The Human Torch, Firestorm, unloads a hellacious attack. They triumph and defeat the Martian Manhunter, but Barry is gone. Superman sees that he's running. Wallace tries to get him. Superman puts a stop to that. If Wallace has turned, it would be the unthinkable. Superman volunteers to go, even knowing he can't catch him, because it's Barry Allen, he's the Flash. He's pretty quick. But so is Superman, but Barry's super duper fast. On a measure of, I'm not good at math, but he's pretty fast. With Barry's speed, he can infect the whole world, spreading death faster than the speed of sound. I would venture to guess, probably a lot faster than that. Speed of sound's nothing for Barry. Superman asks Cyborg if the Flash has been infected. Cyborg says yes, he has been. Superman makes Cyborg promise him. Cyborg promises him. Superman knows he can't catch the Flash, but he doesn't have to. He can meet him from the other direction. Meet Barry, he does, head on. The narration says they found out what happens when an unstoppable force meets the immovable object. They merge. This is when Superman realizes that he has some of Barry inside of him. Like a bone or something. Superman uses the remaining time he has left to fly to the Fortress of Solitude and tell Wally that Barry is gone, and so is he. He asks Wally to connect his mom, Lois, and John through the Speed Force. Superman's family join him in the safety of the Speed Force. Clark thanks his mother for loving and raising him and helping him become the man he is today. Clark asks Lois how he got so lucky and he has no regrets. He tells her he's crossed an ocean of stars to find her. He thanks her for choosing him. Lois thanks him for choosing her, and they embrace one final time. Crap, father-son things get to me. He tells John that in these dark times, he's the light, he's the hope. Clark tells his son he will change the universe. Clark tries to lighten the mood by saying no pressure. Superman tells his son he'll make mistakes, but keep helping, and he'll always be proud of him. Superman tells his son he's seen so much of the universe, and he's the best thing in it. Superman tries to get away from Earth, go as far as he could manage. Maybe eventually suffocate himself in space before the virus could take hold of him. Maybe if he hadn't taken the time to say goodbye, it would have worked. But now it's too late. Kal-El, Clark, Superman was gone. And now hope is gone with him. This is quickly turning into the worst case scenario for our heroes. And now their biggest gun has turned. What chance do the survivors have now? We'll find out in the final issue of DCeased. Watch out for our next video. And as always, fare thee well, my friends, and take care.